In my young walk, I asked a pastor friend what was the true purpose of fasting, and he explained it was a way to crucify the flesh. I know that doesn't sound like fun, but sometimes it is necessary. But how do we know when we need to fast? Stepping into a new assignment. A new assignment can look like a new career, a new city, a new territory. Anytime we walk into something new, we need to be sensitive to the Holy Spirit's leading. Just like Abraham was told to go to the place that God would show him, he didn't have all the details, so he had to be able to hear the Lord's direction when you feel spiritually tired or dry. You may be in a season where prayer feels difficult. You don't feel the same excitement reading the Word. You feel like these practices have felt more like a to-do checklist. Praise and worship feel lukewarm. This is when you need the Lord to restore to you the joy of His salvation. Just like the dry bones in Ezekiel could live, the Lord surely can wake up yours. If you feel you're constantly being met with resistance. When the Israelites entered the Promised Land, there were giants that stood in their way that had to be destroyed. Perhaps the giants seem to be blocking you every which way you turn, so you need the offensive arsenal of prayer and fasting to help overcome them. You need to make a decision about something and you need an answer quickly. God understands you don't always have time to wait for an answer. Perhaps He answered you, but you just didn't hear Him. Fasting helps quiet the noise. You need to clearly hear that voice behind you that says, this is the way you should go, whether to the right or to the left. The same cycle keeps repeating. You keep circling the same mountain, the same struggle, the same temptation, time and again. Rather than just asking the Lord to help you overcome or accepting defeat, prayer and fasting is a way to help you have clarity on why you keep struggling. It's getting to the root of the problem. It just so happens this Lent, I felt led to fast. Not for tradition, but for a new perspective. Is fasting really challenging? I must admit, the thought of fasting always scared me because I am a girl who loves her food. Perhaps some of you feel like I did and have a lot of apprehension. But here's the thing. When you know fasting is something you need to do, God will give you the strength to do it. The Holy Spirit is the spirit of self-control or self-discipline. And your fasting doesn't need to look like anyone else's. Ask the Lord to show you if you need to do it for a set time during the day, for 1 day, 3 days, and so on. Just remember, fasting is not by power and not by strength, but by His Spirit. This is how we can pray. Lord, give me the strength I need to know when to fast, the strength and self-discipline needed to do it, and specifically what that looks like for me by your Spirit of wisdom who leads me into all truth. If you're interested in growing in a deeper relationship with the Lord but aren't sure where to start, I wrote a book called The Christian Secret that can help you do just that. I'll leave a link below.